Hey everyone, welcome to a brand new video here on the channel. Today we're continuing with our Tales of Zazitalia on D&D 5e Homebrew. And this is episode 13, where the party continues in the Witch's Town. Hopefully you'll enjoy it. If you do, go ahead and press that like button. Don't forget to subscribe, and let's get into the video. Yes, you guys made it into the mine. It, however, was a trap. You were able to slay the spider lady.
Fire spider lady?
Yeah, the molten spider lady. And you guys got a couple magical items out of the ordeal. Then you finally made your way out of the mine and were greeted by the dryad and then the tree, who gave you a lift to the witch's village in the middle of the forest. Deadwolf proceeded to do a lot of reading, trying to learn about gods and curses. Alma had spoken with the master, unbeknownst to anybody else. And basically, now it was later in the afternoon, and everybody was in the inn with the exception of Deadwolf, who is down at the library.
The festival has not started, right? Not yet?
No.
3 a.m., right?
Yeah, 3.
It's at 3 a.m. It's still only like late afternoon, 4 or 5.
Okay.
How far have I gone through any of these books? I found out anything relevant to curing curses, learning about the god that defeated death, and or how to summon that god or talk to that god.
Okay,
I think those are
so
things I'm looking for.
You did not find anything about the god of death being defeated. In fact, the only thing you found about a god of death was a brief, very brief mention of a false god that called himself Death, and that was literally the whole line and anything to pertain to him. Otherwise, it seems like there's really no information whatsoever about Death in this library.
And anything, I guess, about the other god, the god of decay and death of this world. Demoria.
Yes, so you did learn
Celestia
about
and Demoria stuff.
Yeah, you did learn about Celestia being the god of the fallen, just very Valkyrie type god, basically akin to like a god of war. And then as far as the death god in this world, the Moria, who is worshipped primarily by the liches, basically oversees all that has to do with death, decay, undead, etc.
Anything about how to talk to them or summon them?
No.
Okay, then what about anything about curses or curing curses?
So they talk about curses. You learn a lot about magical curses, which the cure for that is more magic. However, the only insert you see really about the curses of a god basically state, to put this bluntly, those cursed by God are doomed.
Yeah, I don't believe that. Because he's not a god. He's a false little baby. So let me just fake little bitch curse is what I'm gonna call it. Because death's a fake little bitch. Okay. And then I'll just keep reading.
When do you want to read till?
I don't know how long it takes me. That's kind of...
So as of right now, it's late afternoon, 4 or 5.
Go ahead and watch Courtney girls.
Okay.
I guess I would have to know if I've read everything that this library has to do with curses and then these gods. If the librarian gave me like everything.
She
or if there's
believes
more
she did.
stuff. Okay. I'm gonna ask the librarian if they have any like magic scrolls here.
They do not.
Okay. On praying or talking or summoning these other gods?
I mean, you've heard of, people praying to them. You saw some stuff about elaborate prayers and stuff, but nothing about calling forth or summoning these gods, no.
Well, maybe the witch lady knows something.
Alright, so you're gonna head out?
Even go piss off the witch lady.
I'm not gonna go piss her off. I need her help to save Zara. Why would I do that?
She didn't want nobody else. Well, I did. I guess it was me that didn't want you guys over there.
Alright,
Is
so
anybody else doing anything? Because I've been
They're just
I think
been
we're
over
just
here.
chilling.
yeah, they're just chilling at the inn.
I'm gonna order some food. And
There's no other libraries or nothing in this town, huh?
No.
I got no choice. I have to go talk to the Supreme Witch.
Alright,
See if she knows
so
how to
you
cure
make your way
curses.
over there. One of the guards
Yeah.
stops you. Greetings, may I assist you?
Yeah, I need to speak to the master who lives here. It's really urgent. It's to save one of my...
Oh, I see. Do you have a sigil?
I don't. But if I
Well,
need to get one, then I will.
I'm afraid that at the moment, the witch isn't seeing anyone as she's preparing for the next couple days. However, if you don't have one, feel free to come back in a couple days and she should be able to be seen at that point.
Don't have a couple days. This is like life and death situation.
I'll certainly understand, and I apologize, but what she's tending to is also life and death for all of us. So unless you have that sigil, she's limited her viewings at the moment so she can focus.
Well, how you're supposed to get a sigil?
You would have already had to have had one from the master previously.
That's what I expected. Do you know anybody else in this village that's as knowledgeable, if not more knowledgeable, about curses or curing curses than the master?
We don't get a whole lot of curses and such coming through here, so it'd be hard to say. I really couldn't point you to anybody specifically, but I would suggest maybe asking around town, getting to know the people, and some of them, having been from other places previously, may have more knowledge than is what's generally consumed here.
Okay, what do you know, like where these people would be.
All throughout the
Honestly,
town.
I don't want to. I don't want to go knocking on people's doors and bugging up. Like, if I have to go to every single door, I mean, I'll.
I see what you're saying. Yes.
But like,
A good way of running into people is throughout the fields. A lot of them tend to tend the fields.
talk about these fields right here.
Yes.
Are people working in it right now?
This late, there's nobody really working in it, but they're kind of. You saw some people kind of playing around it.
Okay. I guess I go back to the inn then, because if he's can't help me, and I'm not about to piss these people off. Okay. Defeated.
Alright.
Defeated!
So you make your way to the inn, and you notice Kafir, Alejandra, and Zaratoth sitting around a table, eating num-nums.
How much time has passed?
I would say now it's probably like 6.
Since I left the library? What time was it when I left the library? Like 5?
About
and then
5,
it's
yeah.
like- Okay. Well, I wasn't able to find anything that could help you, Zaratoth, but that doesn't mean that we don't have the answers. I tried going to see the master here, but getting to see the master is quite difficult. I was going to ask her if there was anything she knew about curses and if there was a way to save you. But it looks like I couldn't find anything in any of the read.
So nothing,
learned-
nothing of use in the books.
No, it doesn't seem like it. I mean, not that it wasn't useful. I know about the gods here that the false death is stepping on his toes for, though. And it's more than one god that he's going to be pissing off. So as soon as they know what he's doing to meddle in their affairs in this world, I don't imagine him lasting very long.
Interesting.
Because
Well,
this
I mean,
world has its own god that sees over death and decay and everything else that, like, what our death from our worlds like saw over.
Well, I
So
suppose
I don't
that's
imagine
some
that one being
solace.
very happy. Yeah. And then that, Celestia is just probably really strong. It's more like the god of war for this world, which is really exciting because that means she likes to battle, and I like to battle. So I kind of like her. But then, this other one, Demoria, likes a lot about death, and I like a lot of stuff about death. So at some point, we got to try and meet both of them.
Can you worship more than one god?
Yeah, why wouldn't you be able to?
Zara just shrugs.
When they see what kind, like, why wouldn't a battle-hardy god want me worshipping it? And why wouldn't a god that gets to see me die all the time and leave behind corpses, why wouldn't it want me to worship them as well? Seems like they're gonna win no matter what. But before we get there, I may not have to worship any of them, because I'm gonna be better than what our death was in our. And then, if none of them can save you, I'll be able to save you.
Interesting.
What have you
Well-
been up to? Is everyone else here? Is Alejandra, Cabrera, is everyone here?
Yeah.
Oh. Yeah,
everybody's
sorry,
just
guys.
basically eating.
Yeah, I couldn't find anything. I don't know if any of you guys had luck, though.
No, I don't think we really found any information out there. Not as of yet. Think
Well-
Jesus on the phone.
I suppose that if nothing else is to be done today, then, well, we've had a long journey to get here, so I guess I might as well relax. Barkeep, can you send a couple L's my way? And Barkeep looks over, nods at him. A moment later, he brings out a few ales, and Zara starts pounding the ales.
Dang, Zara's drinking.
Holy Jesus.
Zara has now gotten drunk.
You
When
mean
did
sick?
Zara become
You mean
Oh,
sick?
a Honda.
No, the first one was really high, so he's got the stomach for it, but once it starts getting into his blood, it hits him hard.
Sorry, what was your strength again?
16.
Dang it. I was able to add 1 point to my strength. I'm like, I wonder if I'm as strong as Zara now. Ugh. Okay. I let out a big old sigh and I go outside.
Mr. Barkeepy, sir, I need 1 eld, but this one, because I have things to do. And I don't want to be like Zartov over there.
When
What's
did
wrong
Rolls
with
get
what
there?
I'm like?
Not a thing. You rock on, buddy. You do you.
Yeah, I am awesome. I
I'm gonna
bring
drink
him back all the time. That's pretty awesome.
Yeah, you do. I'm gonna drink my 1 eld.
Sure.
They'll
Well,
hit you a little
we
harder
raised
than
his
you
blood pressure.
expected. I mean, you're not drunk, but
Should've-
you're definitely a little buzzing.
That's all I need, because I have weapons to sharpen.
Are
Just
there
enjoying my food.
are
I'm
there
gonna eat
guards?
some more food. Hope it took some of my alcohol up.
Are there like guards that like walk around the outside, or is this like city inside a wall, or
No,
It's
it's
just, like,
inside
connected
a
to the forest, right?
basically. So it's like a clearing in the forest.
are there like guards?
Yeah, there's guards. You've seen some patrolling. You saw some standing guard at the master's house.
Say I find one, I've got to ask them the rules about hunting in this area.
Okay. Hmm.
Sir, if I could have a moment of your time, please.
Yes. How can I help you?
What are the rules on hunting in this area, and what can we hunt for food?
Well, as far as hunting, you can use weapons that obviously don't harm the forest. Otherwise, the forest will attack back, and we don't want that. As far as the creatures, well, basically any beast, but there's no sport hunting. We don't do that around here. It's simply you eat what you kill, you use what you kill. If you kill more than you need, then that is frowned upon by the forest, and that may garner an attack.
Are there any beasts in the forest that are taking more than they're supposed to be taking that have become a problem?
I wouldn't say that any have become a problem, but the boars are a little more abundant than anything else.
Do you know where I could find like a bunch of boar? Like where are they at?
It's hard to say. They tend to travel the perimeter around this forest, but should you walk the perimeter of the forest, you should be able to find one within a few hours, I'd be sure.
Okay. I'm gonna like leave into the woods and I'm gonna go look for where like a herd of boar is.
Okay, and in the meantime, what is everybody else going to do?
I'm going upstairs to sharpen my weapons.
I don't know what else I can do for right now. I'll just go up there too and just chill in the room.
Just chill. Okay.
Yeah.
Alright, so Alejandro and Kafir make their way up to the rooms. Zara's still drinking. And Deadwolf goes out for a hunt. So Deadwolf, as you're going through the perimeter, let me get some survival check. Okay, so for the first hour, you walk around and you do not find any boars. Give me another survival check. Another hour wasted, no boars. All right, so
Should have said I found something worse than a boar. That negative roll.
I know, right? So yes, after some time, you find a small herd of boars. Seems like about 6 adults, 2 littles.
Okay. Kind of looking for. I'm actually looking for stuff that's more fearsome than boars, but the boars are most likely going to be its food. So I'm gonna wait and hide and watch this pack to see if anything tries to eat some of it. And if that doesn't work, I have another plan.
Okay, so how long do you want to wait and watch?
What time is it right now?
So it was
7?
about 6, so now it's about
8?
9.
Let's see, stuff comes out between like that and midnight. So probably, I mean, I'll wait as long till like midnight, and I'll keep this herd like in my like sight.
Okay. So you wait until midnight with the herd in sight.
Yep. Also looking for the biggest, meanest boar, just in case.
Okay, so studying the boar, the biggest, meanest seems to be the oldest, with a chip on its tusk. Very distinguishable. Some of its tip has fallen off or been broken off on its right tusk, basically. But as far as any other creatures, surprisingly, you haven't really noticed any predatory creatures.
No predatory creatures at all?
Not that you've been able to discern.
Fuck, I'm about to do something probably stupid. I don't know. Do you have a boar, Zara? Like a big old mean boar ready?
You want to attack a boar?
Yep. But before I do that, I'm putting my shield. I'm taking all my armor off. And I'm putting it in a bundle with my swords.
Okay. So you take off all your armor and your swords. You place it in a bundle where you'll take a moment to memorize exactly where it's at, I'm sure.
Yep.
All right, so now you're buck naked. Is this accurate?
No, I'm not buck naked. I still got like whatever pants or something on.
Okay, so you've still got
Like-
your underclothing on.
Yeah.
Okay.
No shirt though. No shirt. That's important.
No shirt.
No
okay.
shirt.
No shirt.
No shirt. Muscles
So,
out, bro. Muscles out.
Loincloth.
Pretty close.
Okay. So, all right, you're out
Oh,
there.
you know what?
Um,
Actually, I'm gonna keep on the cloak with the wolf's hat, the wolf skull. That'll be the only thing I'm wearing. So these bars are just gonna think I'm a wolf.
okay. So you put on or you leave on the wolf cloak and your loincloth. And
Yep.
now what?
I'm charging these boars, and I'm
Charge.
going for the biggest one.
Okay. Roll me an initiative.
Oh,
I don't know if this is gonna.
Hold on, let me. Okay, 15.
We have to figure out. I have to figure out unarmed strikes real quick.
It's basically your standard attack and then the 1d4 plus your strength modifier.
Okay.
So let's see. Just a straight 20. All right, you sir go first.
Fistcuffs. Said it's strength modifier.
Well, for the attack is your 20 plus your strength modifier.
Did I do this right? I guess we'll find out. Is that right? Does 0 damage? Or 2 damage? How does the damage work?
It's damage should be 1d4 plus strength.
4. Strength
I think it's
modifier. right?
adding way too much on your hit though. Let's see. D20 plus
Well, my
2 stir
strength
plus
is one of
2
my
mod plus
proficiency.
3 prof.
So I think that's where I'm getting that huge bonus.
2, 3.
Is the proficiency of my strength. I think.
How? Whatever. We'll just roll with it. I don't
Or
care.
is it just strength plus nothing?
I think it's just strength plus nothing. If anything, I would say it would be. If anything more, I would say it might be strength plus proficiency bonus. But it seems to be adding like another 2 in there for some reason.
Oh,
It says,
that's because I put that 2 in there. Here, hold on.
gotcha. Because it's already doing your strength and your proficiency bonus.
Okay, then that's probably the right way to do it.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. Okay, that's
So
fixed.
go ahead and roll for your actual attack now that we're not testing it.
Okay. Still gonna do 2 attacks.
So the 18 hits, the 7 does not. Alright, so you do.
Boar's about to get fucked up. Probably not.
5
Probably
damage.
maybe.
Let's see. Okay.
We're gonna have to -2 for my armor.
Alright, and so now it's the boar's
no.
turn, or do you
I
want
think
to
we
do
minus
anything
more
else?
than 2. No, let's see what this thing's got.
Okay.
Trying to see. Because minus my armor and the shield.
It definitely does not hit.
No, it does not.
Now it is your turn, sir.
Okay, y'all.
Okay, the second one hits.
Come on, punk. Get rope-a-doped.
That hits.
That's gonna hurt.
Let's see.
It got a yeah. There's no for even if I used my shield, I wouldn't even have close to 25.
Okay, so you take 18 points of piercing damage. No, slashing damage, sorry.
Okay.
And that ends its turn.
Let's see. When I take damage, can I do this? Damages you. I can do that. That's gonna minus a little bit of damage. Let's see. So I'm gonna parry. One plus 5, so 6 damage. is
Harry, you
minus.
work with unarmed?
Oh, fuck, actually. Well, another creature damages you with a melee attack. Use your reaction and spend 1 superiority dice to reduce damage by the number you roll on your superiority dice plus your dex. It doesn't even indicate whether or not it has to be.
Then we'll let it
You
go.
have to use a weapon.
If it doesn't
or not.
indicate that it needs a weapon, then we'll just let it go.
Okay, minus superiority dice. Try to go fast. It's its turn now.
Yeah. No, it's your turn because that was
Oh,
it
'cause it
hitting
parried.
you.
It's parry.
Okay, both of those hit. So that's minus 12. Okay. Does that end your turn?
How hurt is this thing?
It looks. It looks like it's getting tired.
Okay.
Hurt, but it's not by any means ready to die.
Okay. My turn's over.
Okay. Okay, misses.
Take that! Oh!
The 7 damage hits, or the 12 rather. They're both 7 damage. Right, end your turn.
Yes.
That one hits, I believe.
Yep.
Okay. That's just now 2d6, right? Yeah, 2d6 plus 30. Okay, 12 damage.
Oh! Ooh, owie.
I need you to roll a d20. Just a straight d20. 10's passing. Okay. So it takes 8 damage from that first attack. And it is looking pretty dang bloody now.
All right, none of the other boars attacked me while I'm doing this shit?
Nope.
Boars are mean as fuck.
That hit.
Yes, but that one, you know what? YOLO. I'm not even going to use shield. This is a battle between me and this boar.
6 plus 3. 6 damage.
You know, this might actually be cool. I'll use a parry. My last parry. So 3, 7, so it negates it.
So that would make it your turn.
Okay, I'm gonna go all out with a roar. An action surge. Shit!
I mean, it was dead before your action surge.
Yeah, well, just in case.
It was
Gonna
dead
have like
before
that.
your action search.
Across its face. And
Well,
then
actually,
uppercut.
it's not necessarily dead. It's just knocked out because you're using non-lethal force. So, if you want to finish it off, you'll have to finish it off.
Yep. Right into its neck. Ah!
All right.
I was just like, God damn it.
So instead, no. Basically, the other boars, when you initiated, ran off. He stayed to basically hold you back to let them go.
Okay. Oh, was that not a glorious fight?
Yes.
What the fuck?
They be talking boars now.
The trees are talking to me.
It actually is a tree. Yes.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. That's it's primordial. Who'd you think was gonna win? Did you think I was gonna win, or did you think the boar was? No, I'll be honest.
Wolf wins.
Wolf always wins. Okay, I'm gonna do something fucking weird, and it might not work, but Dead Wolf's fucking weird. I'm gonna cut this boar's heart out and offer it to Demoria, the god of death and decay. And I'm gonna have this kill be in its name. So, Demoria, I hope you were watching. This kill was for you, and this death is for you. And I hold the heart up above my head. And then I eat it. Eat it.
All right. So you eat the heart.
Mm-hmm. And it still has one good tusk, right?
Yes.
I'm going to grab that tusk, and I'm going to... I'm going to cut out all its guts, too, so it's just the meat and the hide. Bones that I'm dragging.
Roll me a nature.
Back to my stuff, and then I'm going to... drag this thing back to town. Nature. These are like my fucking most bonus rolls, and I get so low on them.
Yeah.
I got a +5, and then I rolled a 2.
Your gutting it was a bit sloppy. You took off a little more hide and meat than you should have, but yeah.
No, so the hide's still on. So the hide will still be on, just the guts will be ripped out. So I'll just do a shit job of ripping the guts out of it.
Yeah, but I mean the cut too. So you cut more than you should have.
And you know what? This is what I say. I cut the belly open and it spoiled some of the meat.
Yeah, that'll work. All right, so then you're gonna drag it back to town.
Yep.
All right, so you get back to town about 1 a.m.
Is there shit? I should have checked for some kind of butcher or something. Let me call to that, like, guard? I'm gonna look for that guard that told me where the boars were, because I'm gonna share some of this meat with them.
Investigation.
Investigation!
Okay, you find them after a couple minutes.
Okay. And I'm just gonna string this thing, like, hanging it so that I can, like, dress it.
Aha, so you've caught you one.
Yeah. And you do. Oh my gosh. I beat it with bare hand.
Your
It
bare
actually
hands,
gashed
eh?
me. It just gashed me. I'm still fucked up a little bit, actually.
Oh,
But I want
yes,
you to
I
have some of
see.
this meat for telling me where they are.
Oh,
So
well,
share
I
this with your friends and your family.
definitely appreciate that. What is your name again, sir?
I'm Deadwolf, the slayer of 1,000 wolves and
Oh
1,000
God, here we go
boars
again.
and 1,000 goblins, hordes of them.
God.
Unfortunately, I'm from another world,
How
so
about
I
I
must
just call
create
you
a new
Deadwolf? All that other is
name.
a bit extraneous.
Yes, you could also call me Deadwolf, the god of death.
I think I'll
That is
prefer
also acceptable.
Deadwolf. Yes.
Yes. Okay.
Thank you, Deadwolf.
You can tell all your friends, though, Deadwolf, the god of death. Remember, punched a boar to death. See these bare fists? I beat the fuck out of this boar.
I'm sure you're used to beating meat with those.
You wouldn't even know. I could tell you some stories about the meat I beat with the. Sometimes I have to use both hands to beat the meat.
Ay, ay, ay.
God. I can't even.
No worries.
All right, so after you're stringing up the boar, talking to the guard, what would you like to do?
Does anybody else want to do anything? That took a lot of time right there. I'm gonna cut it into like pieces. So I'll give him like a whole like leg and shoulder and some of the side meat and
All right, I would say
whatnot.
that after doing that, talking to the guard, everything, it's probably close to 2 a.m. now.
Shit. It's late, guys. So let's say I'm just gonna add some random pork meat in my inventory. Cool.
Okay.
And I did not take these books. Those were just books I read.
Ooh, I'm telling, they're gonna hunt you down.
I didn't take them. I just put them in there as notes, like so I knew which books I was reading.
All right, so after you do that, do you head back to the inn?
Yes.
All right, so as you make it to the inn, you see Zaratoth passed out drunk on the table. The innkeeper's just kind of minding his own business, and neither of the girls are in sight.
I'm gonna give the innkeeper like 5 pounds of this pork. I'm like, here, you can use this to feed, sell, whatever. But I know we have a little one that likes to eat a lot, and I know she's gonna like some of the pork if it's cooked for her for breakfast. So save some of it and cook it for breakfast.
Ah, certainly.
Yeah.
Do you
You can
prefer
sell it to her too.
a bacon cut or sausage, or?
You can do both. Surprise her.
Very well, sir. Very well.
I'm kind of covered in a lot of blood.
Ah, well, we have a...
So I'm gonna go back outside.
Wow, okay.
Or, well, actually, fucking, let me carry Zara up to the room. No, fuck, I'm covered in blood. Shit. I'm gonna get all over Zara. You know what? Deadpool don't care. Zara's gonna have blood on him in the morning and be like, what the fuck?
Alright, you carry him up to the room. Alright, at this
I'm gonna
point,
throw him in the bed.
being 2 a.m., Oleandra and Kafir, what are you two doing?
Have I sharpened my dagger yet? My daggers.
Oh yeah, you've had like a lot of hours, so I would say you finished probably around 10.
Okay. I think I'm going to probably lay down. Even though I really want to go out searching this place, but I'm gonna lay down and try to get some sleep. But I'm too excited. I want to search this place and see if I can find a magic weapon in this place somewhere. There's got to be one somewhere.
Oh, you're gonna steal shit? Finally, you're gonna sneak around and rogue some.
Actually, yes. Kind of curious if I can get away with it.
I know you haven't like tried to like legit steal anything from anybody else except me. You've not tried to steal from any of the shopkeepers.
I wanna go over to the room where Mr. Deadwolf Sir is at, and I wanna ask him if I can borrow the oracle.
The looking glass.
Mr. Deadwolf Sir, can I please borrow your oracle? I'll bring it back, I promise.
First, this is our oracle, so you can borrow it whenever you want. But I need to get clean. I need to find somewhere away from people to wash myself. Can't you see I'm covered in blood? Don't you want to know what happened?
What did you do? What did you do?
Oh, let me tell you. Let me tell you what. I beat the biggest boar. Look, I have its tusk right here. Look at how big this. I beat
My
a boar
God!
with
You
my
killed that
fists.
ginormous thing?
With my fists. I beat that meat so hard. And then you know what I did after I beat it?
Alma, did you see what Zara did?
No.
What did he do? I don't know. I don't know what he did. What did he do?
You said, look at this horn. I beat that meat, and he was sitting here doing it. Making
No,
it look
that's the horn. That's the other horn, the broken one. I have that one too. That one's right here. This is the broken one. This is the one I dragged it back here with.
I don't
Finally.
think he's talking about the horn,
Finally, I
though.
Oh, we all know I designed my characters. My schlong. Okay. Not too big to be too scary, but it's a good size. It's a good size meat that takes 2 hands sometimes to beat. I mean, beat. Haha. Sometimes I just lay
I'm
on
with
my
you,
back.
Zara.
Sometimes I just lay on my back and I use it as like it's like a punching man. He just goes back and forth and I just That's what you get, Zara. That's what you get. This is your fault.
This is why my stuff's set as 18 plus.
You're the one who said, you're the first one to say anything about beating me.
Oh, God.
I just wanted to put a show on for some gods and see if one would listen to me. But instead, that death is mine to claim. Mine! There's like a trough out front, right?
What?
Like a trough, like a water trough or something outside?
Yeah. I mean, the innkeeper was going to tell you where you could bathe, but you kind of just left.
Oh, yeah. Well, I'll go back downstairs anyway.
Did he give me the oracle?
Blood. Yeah, I gave it to you. Watch out, I'm only wearing a loincloth. Don't go underneath me. You're not gonna like what
Don't
happens
worry.
if you do that. Don't
worry.
Don't do that.
Okay. So
Blood
I'm
wolf, the
gonna
glorious.
take this oracle and I'm gonna walk all around the town looking with it to see if anything gloats. Do I need to roll something?
I'm gonna follow her outside just because I'm looking for a bucket.
Okay.
And water.
So you're going outside and just looking through the monocle?
Yeah, in different places and see if I see anything that looks weapon shaped, glow, or whatever.
You trying to look through walls?
Mainly at that weapon place. I believe there's got to be a weapon there somewhere.
Okay.
Okay.
So roll investigate.
Investment gate.
To go look in his window sneakily. You might want to stealth too. You're being sneakies.
Oh yeah, I need to sell.
Of course. Oh.
All right. So, I mean, you go around there and you see swords and weapons and stuff, but you don't see any magical glow through the monocle.
Okay. What other places is there that I can search?
I mean, it's mostly just houses. There's a library. You guys haven't really explored that much.
Okay. Then I go on back to the inn.
Okay. So you go back to the inn, and then
I
what?
go on back up to my room and go on to sleep.
All right. So you go
Find
back up,
no
go to
damn-
sleep.
She's asleep, and it's pretty much what, 3 o'clock now?
Almost. I just got to figure out what Dead Wolf's gonna do.
Okay.
Pouring
Okay,
water
so-
right with a bucket.
Yeah, you go outside, you clean yourself.
Scrubbing its blood and my blood off.
It doesn't take you too long. You manage to get yourself clean within just a couple minutes.
Okay. I'll just sit there. Sad as fuck because I couldn't save Zara again. Trying to think of a way to save him.
Sit where? In your room or
Right there on the ground, like a miserable.
outside where you bathed?
Yeah. Like that crying scene in the shower. Where I'm just like, I'm not really crying. Nobody see me cry. Kinda off to the side because I don't want to see anybody. I don't want anybody to see me moping.
Okay. So you go off to the side. Alright, so Oleandra is asleep, Zara's asleep, and it is about to be 3 a.m. Deadwolf is outside, kind of hiding and moping.
I am going to head over to where the festival is being held.
Alright, so you were told basically that it would be up in this field up here.
Okay. So I will head that way.
Deadwolf, roll me a perception.
Oh gosh, good. Slow.
Okay. Yeah, you don't really hear shit. You're too busy in your head, being sorrowful. So, alright, Alma, you make it over here, and there's quite a bit of people over here. You see the master at the center. There is a cauldron that they have brought. And basically, as they start beginning the ceremony, you see her stirring the cauldron, and she's speaking basically chants in... What is she speaking in? She's speaking in common. She's doing chants, basically, and then the town folk that are there with her get in basically a circle surrounding her in the cauldron. And she invites you to the center with her.
Okay, so I'll walk to the center.
Right. And as you do, she hands you the ladle, basically motioning you to stir.
Okay, I will
She-
start stirring.
All right. So she begins
Yeah, you're just
chanting
like,
further.
sure.
She begins chanting further with her arms raised up. The rest of the town has encircled everybody. And after a few minutes, a form appears out of the smoke that looks to be a panther. You see an image of this panther running across the forest, and then that panther suddenly forms into a humanoid figure from behind. The humanoid figure then begins to glow, and then suddenly the mist completely dissipates. Everybody stops chanting, and she kind of looks at you and tells you, "Well, dear, I believe that vision was about you.
Me?
I believe what we're seeing there is your shape-shifting, your freedom when you shape-shift. However, it seems that currently you feel more empowered while you're in your humanoid form."
Sound about right. I do like just being how I'm looking right now more than going into, the shape shifting into another animal at this time. So what does that mean, if I may ask?
From what I take from it, dearie, is that it's basically encouraging you to feel more freedom in your beast forms. Feel more comfortable. Life is about balance, and currently it would seem that your forms are a bit of an imbalance. It seems that you feel much more comfortable in your humanoid form, and your bestial forms tend to be held in and aren't let free. Um, from what I could tell, is basically showing that should you decide at some point to free your bestial form more, then your humanoid form will gain power as well.
Oh. uh, so if if beast form gets stronger, humanoid form gets stronger.
That was perfect timing.
More so if beast form is let free more, then
Okay.
humanoid form gets stronger. Well, I do really appreciate you coming. I didn't quite expect that our vision would be about you today, but you can never for sure say what the visions will be. But a few of us will continue hanging around here until the sun rises. You're welcome to stay, or if you need rest, you may also proceed with that. But I am very happy that you came, dearie.
Dude, is this a normal thing for you guys to occasionally do, or is it a once every so often?
Typically, it's with the new moon.
With the new moon? Okay. And what kind of chant was that you were chanting, if I may ask?
That is an old prayer to the forest and to the winds. It's been around for generations, and while I'm sure you could understand some of the words, it probably didn't make much sense because it's from an ancient dialect.
Okay. Okay, well, I appreciate you letting me experience this. I have never experienced something like this before, and it's rather interesting.
Well, of course, we use it to guide our people and guide our futures. It gives us a small glimpse, but again, you never know what it's going to give us a glimpse of. In some occurrences, it's very specific, as it was today. But in other occurrences, it can be a bit more vague. It just really depends on what the universe is willing to tell.
Interesting. Okay, well, thank you. I really appreciate it, and maybe, I will learn more about this and experience it maybe a little more as you guys do.
Well, you are definitely always welcome.
Thank you so much. I do appreciate it. And then I will let her know that I'm going to go and kind of maybe watch as what everybody else does at the time to see, more of which interaction with each other to learn a little more on them and their own society while doing
Okay.
this.
So you're gonna people watch.
Yes, people watch. That's the word.
Alright, so yeah, she nods and she says, "Of course, dear, whatever you're comfortable with." And
Thank
at
you
that
so
point,
much.
she turns to the pot and just kind of examines it for a moment and stirs for just a second. Notices that nothing else is formulating, so she goes ahead and just leaves the ladle there. As far as the other people, they kind of break up. Some go home, some hang around, some will have drinks, some are having philosophical discussions.
Philosophical discussions.
Yes, some
Like,
are
you don't hear anything.
discussing the vision, basically interpreting it in their own way. You overhear one guy saying, "Well, I think what it's saying is basically the beast is non-magical and the humanoid's magical." And another one's like, "No, no, of course the beast is magical. That doesn't make any sense. The beast needs to be freed. That's what the vision's saying." "No, no, that's not saying anything about freeing the beast. It's just
Free the beast.
it's just showing the magical properties." "No, no, no," and they go back and forth for a little while. Other people are discussing the future crops. Other people are discussing what they hope to see in the next vision. And then some people are just kind of, dancing around the pot since it's a fire, drinking and dancing.
Simple enough. Alright, I will call it a night then.
Do I hear her come in?
She hasn't come in yet.
I will go on
When she
ahead
does,
and
do I
head
hear her
back.
come in?
Chill your jets, yo.
I've been laying here chilling with my jets long and they have left.
Calm down, Zeus. Did I hear any of the chanting?
Didn't
No,
you draw
no.
the 6 because
That was when you
didn't hear
left.
anything?
That was when you left.
So that was hearing all the people in the field.
Oh, it was? Okay, I thought that was like me noticing when she left.
Nope. She didn't even pass you because you were off and about.
Yeah.
No, that
Well,
was
that's what I
just
figured.
to see if you heard the people in the field doing anything
Okay.
as they were gathering, and you didn't hear shit because you're too in your head. "I can't save them, oh man."
I know. I forgot when I was reading those books. What did I forgot if I learned anything. I know I didn't ask. Anything about the werewolves and what god they worship?
You did not specifically see any god listed for the werewolves. In fact, there wasn't much information about the werewolves at all.
Okay.
All right, so Alma, you're heading back up to the room. Z's roll a perception at disadvantage.
I'm asleep.
Because we know you don't wake up for shit.
Watch her wake up for me.
Right? The one time she like needs to know, she's like, "What are you doing? Where are you?"
Mm-hmm.
Is that perception, right?
Yeah, perception at disadvantage.
See? Told you.
Those aren't bad.
No,
I mean,
you don't wake up.
I guess you would. I guess you would have to sneak in for her to not notice, maybe.
Yeah,
No,
I want
not
to.
necessarily, because she's hard asleep. So unless she rolled like an 18 or higher, she's not waking up.
Right.
So no, you don't notice anything. All right, so for I assume you're going to sleep.
Yes.
All right, Dead Wolf. How long are you gonna sit and mope?
I mean, I think maybe I'm not moping. Let me see if I've thought of anything to do. Did the library say if it closed?
Yes, at dark.
Okay. And it's definitely dark. Okay, I will go back to the front. When I'm going back to the front of this place, do I notice them in the...
So now that you're no longer thinking about it and moving, how long did you stay?
For what?
How long did you stay moping before you decided to move back to the front?
I mean, at least like an hour, probably. Let's see.
Okay, so
An
yeah,
hour?
there'd still be people there.
Whilst planning and thinking of other ways to save Zara.
Go ahead and
That's when I
roll
thought
me
about the
another
werewolf stuff.
perception.
See what I mean.
Okay, you do in fact hear people in the field.
Do they notice a half-naked, muscular man with long, flowing, luscious locks?
I mean, you haven't said you've entered the field.
But that's the only place people back to their houses.
Yeah, it's if other people went back to their houses, etc. I mean, it's pretty late. People are typically sleeping, but you do hear some voices coming from the middle of the field.
Can I see anything?
You cannot. It is pretty thick and tall on this
Oh, it's
portion
like
of the field. Like
Oh, it's
I would
like
say
a
corn
filled
stalks. Yeah.
Damn it, Zara. Fucking piquing my curiosity with this bullshit now. God damn it. I go see what's going on. Ish. I'm kind of naggy, so.
Okay, so are you trying to sneak in or just walk in or what?
No, I'm not. No, I'm. My willy's hitting corn stalks, bro.
Okay. So
I'm not
as
even
you
taking
go
a few
through,
bits of damage.
Yeah, I was about to say as you go through, you take some damage. All right, but no, you make it to the
left one.
You make it to the center, and you notice a large cauldron with a fire under it, and you notice a few people standing around talking or dancing, etc. As you come in, of course, they notice you. They don't really pay much mind to you. They seem to mostly go about their conversations.
So there's people dancing.
Yes.
Can I go dance with those people?
I'm sure. So as you go to dance with them, they're happy to have you join, and you dance around the cauldron.
Aha! Doing the helicopter.
And how long would you like to dance for?
How long are they dancing? I'll dance with them as
We can't
We can't hear you.
Can't
I
hear
can't
you.
hear Alma. I couldn't
Oh.
hear Alma at all.
Can you now?
She was. Yeah, I can hear you now.
Okay. I was saying, you mean helicopter?
Yes. While I'm dancing with them, I'm introducing myself. I'm Dead Wolf. What is your names?
I'm Gladchiel. I'm Susie.
What kind of party is this?
Oh, this is just letting off some steam. Maybe throwing some energy into the crops for a good harvest.
Ooh, I've got lots of energy for the crops.
Yes, it seems you do.
These crops are gonna grow so good.
There's gonna be people on and off dancing until probably sunrise.
Well, looks like Deadpool's not getting any sleep. Party. Do I notice? Is anybody doing anything with the cauldron, or we're just all dancing around?
No, just dancing around it. You notice that
what's
there's
the
a
what's the
ladle
cauldron
inside.
for?
But...
What is the cauldron for?
Oh, that's the master's cauldron. She
What do you do?
uses it out here every now and then. But we get to use it after she's done for a source of light while we have our little gathering here.
Nobody touches it. What's in it? There's nothing to drink in it. It's just
Nothing really edible, I think. I think it's just her boiling up, I guess, leftover harvest, rotted harvest. We're not exactly sure what goes in it, but no, we don't eat it or drink it or anything.
got a nice smell. What it smells like?
It smells rotten and foul.
Oh boy. No, I'm not fucking with it. I continue to dance.
All right. So, as the sun comes up, suddenly your party is brought to a sudden stop as you hear horns in the distance. Everybody seems to look towards those horns, very curious. You get the impression that they've not heard these horns prior. You hear whispers. Is somebody invading? How could they get through the forest? There's no way they're invading.
You think somebody's invading?
I've never heard those horns before. I can only imagine. I don't know why else we'd hear horns unless it was a battle horn and they were invading, but how could they get through the forest?
I run to the edge of the forest to the nearest trees, and I ask the trees what's going on. What's going on? Where do you guys know what the horns are for? Are we safe? Do you guys need help? The townsfolk are unsettled.
No damage to forest. Unsure why horns.
No damage. So whatever's coming is just walking through the forest.
That's essentially what you get from it, yeah.
Shit. Well, he doesn't know much. I'm gonna run back to the inn because I gotta get my gear. It was nice partying with you!
You too! As you're running back to the gear, you see the guards all gathering up to the northern part of this area to figure out what's going on. You make it inside the inn.
Everybody's awake. I'm just gonna run upstairs to the room where I left all my gear.
Okay, so none of them are awake yet.
Zartoth, wake up! We could be in trouble.
Huh?
Oh, shit. You drank too much, damn it! Wake up!
I'm aware.
Don't make me tell the little one. She might pee on you. Get yourself together.
I'll piss on you.
You can piss on! You can piss on my wiener? It's out! You can do nothing. Wake up! There's
He
horns. There might
He
be a
wets his
battle.
pants.
Damn it, Zara!
I
Clip
told
on
you I
my-
would piss on you.
You pissed on yourself, damn it!
What? No.
Look down. Look at your own pee-pee right now.
Oh, I
What is that?
did.
Should have just asked. I would have pulled it out for you, damn it.
I know you've been trying to touch my meat, but I can pee on my own.
I got more than enough meat to touch myself. It's already a job. I only add more jobs to it. Does me yelling at Zara wake the girls up in their room?
I would
I'm
say
also
yes.
exhausted.
I would say yes.
Where's the exhaustion?
What in the world are you in here screaming about, Dead Wolf?
What's going on?
As I'm still putting clothes on. The horns are blaring outside.
Oh my gosh, I wonder what that is.
And Jesus, you guys missed one hell of a party last night.
Party? What party did you go to?
I made 2 new friends last night. Susie and I don't remember what the fella's name was. But Susie was there. And she danced with me all night.
Did you learn anything while dancing with them?
Yes, that I have the best helicopter in the village.
Okay.
No, wait, what's a... No, it can't be a helicopter. We don't know what helicopters are. I do the best whip-de-go.
Turbine.
I do the
Turbine.
I do the best. Well, there's not turbines either, are there?
There's wooden turbines? What do you think the freaking windmill or the... Not... Well, windmills.
Oh, windmill.
Yeah,
We
but...
call it a windmill. I do the best windmill in all the village. That's all I know. And there's a pot that we can't drink out of.
Pot?
Yeah, like a
I
big...
did not pee in no
like
more
a
things.
big pot. Don't, don't... You might have, actually. It smelled funky. You might have peed in it.
You want me to go investigate it?
Maybe it might still be there, but we have more pressing matters. There's horns blaring. The trees don't know what's going on, and some of the villagers are scared, saying that we might be being invaded.
Well, let's go check it out. But first we gotta go get some coffees and wake Zarantoth up.
He pissed himself.
He needs some coffees. That will wake him right up.
And I don't even think he
We can
likes
grab
coffee.
some and bring
Exactly.
it all upstairs.
Exactly, that will wake him right up.
Or, I mean, maybe splash water on him? That sometimes helps.
I mean, he splashed himself with water, basically, and that didn't do shit. He's still drunk from the night before.
I tried putting some water on him.
I'm also still fucked up from the night before. Not only did I party all night, but I have a
Why
bunch
is
of,
she peeing on me?
but I have a bunch of boar meat.
Zarantoth.
And that's another
You
story.
need to
But
stop
now,
peeing on me. I already pee on myself. I don't need your help.
You need my help. Now get up. Oh, Zarantoth. Your god is going to be very upset that you're still in that bed. Now for some coffee.
you know that doesn't work. He doesn't even remember God to work. Shit, I'd know more about the gods here than he does.
So I'm going down to get some coffee. I bring it up and give it to Zartoth and pour it down his throat.
He starts choking on it.
I do this right here on his throat, make him drink it.
Listen, I don't swing that way.
I don't think he swings at all.
You're right about that one, huh? Coffee
Well, I
seems
guess
to be having no
let's
effect.
just leave Zartoth here, and we'll go check it out by ourselves and hope we don't die.
Zartoth, can you cast
Sounds
healing
good.
spells in your drunken state?
Let me try. Hold on.
Heal me.
Ah, I feel so much better.
Damn it! On me! Especially now, if you feel better. You feel better. Let's go.
Come closer. Come closer. Come closer. Get you.
I'm right here.
He kind of looks around. He can't really tell which one you. Would you stop moving?
I'm not even moving.
Okay, here. Oh, you feel better? I feel better.
Does Zara cast healing word or anything?
No.
It sounded like he farted.
Yeah, he's just letting out gas.
Shit. Why
That's
did he,
what he
Exactly.
just
yes.
did.
why did he drink so much? He never drinks this much.
I mean, maybe it's finally getting to him of everything that's happened to him, you know? He did go through a lot.
What are you talking about? Go through a lot.
With the curse? Having this curse,
Right, he did die too.
and yeah, he
And
died.
he's not used to dying as many times as me. That makes sense. He's just
Well,
got a
maybe
soft-
a drink
got a
was
soft belly.
what he needed.
apparently not. And now we have to leave him behind. Sorry, Zara. You're gonna have to sleep this one over. Stay here in your own pee-pee. Sorry, buddy. And I'm going to run outside.
Running outside to see what's going on.
The same.
All right. So as you all get outside, you notice the guards gathered towards the north, and you hear these horns getting louder. After about 30 minutes, you see a lone rider on a horse, who has basically a large horn that he's been blowing through. And as he makes it to the guards obviously stop him. Dead Wolf, you recognize this guy.
Ooh, I recognize him.
You do. Lo and behold, it is Wolfdrid.
Wolfdrid!
You say that?
Yes. Wolfdrid!
He kind of perks around, looks. Aha! Dead Wolf!
What are you doing here?
I came to warn the town about this new figure, this new danger. Basically, there's these guys, right? And they're in these black robes. And
I'm
they're
familiar.
sacrificing people. And
Well,
we had reports that some ran towards this village. Have you guys seen anybody that has a black robe?
I have not.
I
Not recently. The last ones we seen, we killed.
yeah,
We
we
did-
did.
we
Last ones we
chased-
saw, we killed.
Oh, we chased them.
And I'm going to kill every last one of them, too.
Ah,
Because
well,
they're
you see,
bad.
they may be using subterfuge as well, but there's always a way to tell. They carry a symbol on their body. Here.
And I'll
He
show
kinda
him the symbol
draws
I have
the
drawn on my
symbol.
book.
And
Does it look like this?
Pretty much match, yeah. He's like, oh yeah, see, you've seen it, yeah.
Have you seen this one? And I flip the page and it's that one with claw marks through it.
No.
Okay, this one's mine. This is every time I kill these bastards, I claw mark them.
Oh, well, that's good to know, but no, I've not seen that. But
Yes.
they could be hiding. Have you seen anybody in this town with this mark? If so, we need to kill them.
I mean, nobody in this town that we know of that we need to kill has that mark. Yes.
I mean, if they have
But
the
we
mark,
have-
they need to die, for sure.
Kinda. But, like, not always.
Tell
See-
me, townsfolk, have you seen this symbol? And they all kind of look at it and... No, we haven't.
See,
If you
it's-
bring news,
It's a curse.
you should definitely see the master.
Ooh, yes, let's go see the master.
Yes, that's a good idea. I need to get the word out on these terrible villains.
Right? Also, there's some... We know what it is. It's a curse mark. And
Right,
it's a
so
curse brought by a false god.
yes, I think he said his name was Death or something like that. At least that's what
fucking-
the one we interrogated said.
Oh, is he still alive?
No.
Good. Good. I was gonna say you might have to go finish the job off.
Deadwolf, do you
sure.
really think
I
I would leave
understand.
anything undone like that?
No, but I got excited in case I could.
So just to be clear, this mark that they're asking for is the mark
same one that's on
that
Zara's map.
Zara has? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
I just want to make sure I was following right.
Yeah. Also, no, not everybody that has this curse mark is associated with this false god.
Then
So
why
you
would
have
they
to be
have the
careful
mark if
about
they're
that,
not following the god?
because it's a curse.
Curse
And some
Mercy, the way to
participants
get
is-
rid of that is just kill them and then be done with it.
See, you would think, but that doesn't work. Always. The followers, killing them hurts this false god tremendously and takes away his power. So we want to kill as many of them as possible. We also need to let the other gods know. I mean, clearly, if they don't know, they're being pretty lazy, to be honest. That this false god is encroaching on their territory. I don't know what god you serve, but the god of death in this world isn't going to be happy. And the god of war that just banished him from this world in the first place isn't going to be happy. All my attempts to talk to them have been in vain.
Well, perhaps one day you'll learn about our god. However, at this time we have pressing urgent news. Guards, take us to the master. The guards nod, and basically every guard escorts him and whoever's joining out of your party.
Yeah, I'm joining. wanna
I
know more.
shall join in hopes that with her knowing that I'm there, it will not be brought up on, anything information about me at all within this.
That's Alma talking, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, so you all make it to there. You all make it
Do I-
to the audience room.
Do I see Susie?
No.
Ah.
So you all make it into the audience room, and you guys notice this master witch looks kind of familiar to you. Almost as if you've seen her somewhere, but you can't quite pin it.
Hey, lady, have I not seen you before? Somewhere in my life.
Well, dearie, I can't really see through your eyes to tell you if you have or not.
Have you seen me before? And have I seen you before?
I really couldn't say, dearie.
Have you ever been to the ghoul place in the inn?
I may have a time or two.
You might know me. I come in second place at that arena place. At that arena fight.
Oh, I'm sorry, I don't pay much attention to the arena.
Maybe
But
you
alas, I believe we have important information or important things to discuss.
Yeah. Important things.
Okay, Mr. Ware, let's hear what you have to say.
Wolfie McWolfington.
Haha, you know of us. Well, I'll get to the point. Recently, it's been discovered that a new false god has come, and his occultists are going around sacrificing people, including themselves sometimes, but other people. I believe he's trying to gain power, and we've seen some head towards this way. Have you seen anybody in a black robe? Or have you seen anybody with the symbol? She takes a moment to look at it and ponder. No, I can't say that we have seen any of this. But the chances of them getting through our woods, as reckless as you say they are, doesn't seem very likely. Oh, well, I mean, I got through these woods, no problem. Yes, but you didn't harm any of the trees. Do you think that they would be so careful? I mean, how am I to say? I have no idea what they're gonna do. They could just be passing through. They might pass through without harming trees. They're trying to be subtle, you see, sneaky. They don't have the true warrior's heart. They're cowards. They hide in the night.
They are. I've tasted it. Their hearts are definitely cowardice.
Well, I can't see that we've seen any of these, but this is troubling. Do we have any more information on this false god?
Yes, actually. This false god calls himself Death, and he's from another world.
Another
and
world,
he's been
you
here
say?
before. Yes, and he's been here before, except that the god Celestia supposedly kicked his ass and sent him back to his world when he tried to come here to take and reap the souls of this world. Because that's what he does. He reaps the souls of this world, gains a following with this curse mark that he puts on his victims, giving him more power every day. Now, if we knew a way to remove or cure curses, we could easily stop them and possibly even save any victims that might be under these curses.
Well, without actually seeing the curse, it would be hard-pressed for me to say. But if it is a god, and it is an actual god, then chances are that no mere mortal could remove this curse.
Yet, no mere mortal yet could remove this curse. Could maybe a master remove the curse?
Unfortunately, we are still mortals.
What about the gods you serve? Do you know anything of the god Celestia or Demoria?
Celestia, we know quite a bit about, is the fallen are not too far from us. She is a god of battle, a god of war and destruction. So it makes sense that she would be able to defeat another god.
Oh, he's not even much of a god. He's more like a lich that likes to eat souls.
Well, I mean, if you're looking for information on liches and Demoria, then I would definitely seek out the liches. However, They don't tend to leave their area much, so getting information about them is hard pressed unless you actually visit them.
Right. Do you guys have any questions for her?
So where can we find this Celestial girl? Celestian girl.
I don't
The
know
god?
that you can much find a god, but the Master of the Fallen is probably the closest to be able to communicate with her.
Okay.
Which is where we're going. In the meantime, though, we need to keep an eye out for these robed figures and stop them at any cost.
Do we have permission if we see any of these rogued figures to kill them?
Oh, I'm not asking permission. I'll do it.
I mean, we don't really govern the dealings outside of our village.
Okay, what if we see one in your village? What do you want us to do? You want us to bring them to you, tell you about them, kill them on the spot? What we doing here?
Well, I think that getting information from them should be our number one priority in this. Whether you can get that and share it, or if you'd prefer to bring them to me, that's fine as well.
Okay. All right, this sounds like a plan then.
Okay.
I was hoping to really find them here. But I did find this son of a gun. And he points at Dead Wolf.
Ah! Oh, do I have a story for you later?
Mr. Wolf Guy, I remembered you.
Oh yes, I remember you too, half-human. You were very strong in that arena fight.
Yeah. You were very strong too.
And the master kind of interrupts. I'm sorry, but if there's nothing else, I would ask that you please proceed to leave this area so that I can continue my day.
Oh, one more thing. Miss Ma'am thing.
Yes.
I heard there's a giant bowl in this town. Said it's stinky, but is that cause somebody peed in it, or can I possibly pee in it, or can I possibly clean it out and then eat foods out of it?
I would prefer much that you don't dabble with it.
Okay, what does dabbled mean?
Disturb,
Don't fuck with it.
Mess with it.
So I can't play with it at all?
I would prefer that you not.
No fun. No fun. Telling you what.
Can I get... What's his name again?
Wolfred,
Wolfred.
right? Let me make
Wolfred.
sure.
I think it was.
Wolfred.
Oh, Wolf Dread.
Wolfdred.
Red.
Drid. That's right. Could you wait a moment outside while the master with my group?
Sure, I'll be at the end getting drinks.
Okay, and then we should go for a hunt. These robed figures need to be put down.
So he walks out.
Okay. So you were saying if we had a curse that you could examine, you might be able to tell us more.
Yes, if I was actually able to see it, I could discern what we were dealing with and perhaps what could remove it.
I'm gonna discreetly look at Zara to see if he wants to show her.
Zara's not
Zara's at the inn.
Oh, you didn't come with us? Fuck.
No, he's
'cause
passed
we
out
couldn't
drunk.
get him up.
Oh, that's right. Fuck. He's not even here. Shit.
What? I'm gonna look at her and just ask her, what if it was a possibility of it being, maybe the same as a sigil that wolf man was talking about? But we know this, what if that person is not part of that group but has that? Would you still be willing to look at it?
Do you deem them safe?
Yes, we would. If we would be bringing them in, then yeah, we would consider them safe.
Well, I certainly
He's
trust
someone who was
you on this.
cursed.
And
without
yes, I would
their
be happy to
willingness.
examine.
Okay. Anything else, guys?
I think that's it.
Yeah.
I'll head back to the end so we can maybe try and
Yeah.
wake Zara up again. See if Zara Toth will wake up.
Alright, so you all head back to the inn?
Yep.
Alright.
And it's filled with the smell of bacon.
It is. So when you get in there, you smell sausage, bacon, all this yummy, yummy pork. Wolfdrid is sitting at the table eating some of the pork while guzzling down pints and pints of ale.
Oh my goodness, it smells so good in here. Can I have some of that wonderful foods?
I knew
Yes.
you'd like it. Which
What would
brings
you
me
like?
to my story. None of you,
All of it.
none of you have noticed why I am hurt. And I'm about
I
to tell
asked you last night, remember?
why. Well, now I get to tell my story because Wolfdrid's here, and he must hear this glorious tale of battle. Wolfdrid,
Ah, Dead Wolf! Welcome, welcome!
you enjoying this meat?
This meat is delicious, almost if I caught it
course it is.
myself.
Of course it was. It was tenderized by these fists right here. This mighty boar was defeated by my fist. I beat it, wearing nothing but a loincloth.
Just a loincloth?
Well, I mean, I also looked like a wolf. But mostly just a loincloth and a cloak.
Aha!
You would be proud.
Wunderbar.
As such, the meat is so delicious. Because I beat that meat with my own fists.
It certainly is. So tell me, what have you been up to since we've last met in the Goblin's Town?
Goblins? Ghouls?
Ghouls, yes.
Let's see. Well, I died a bunch of times. Came back. I renounced my god and said that I'm going to now kill him and take his place. He was not too
who was
happy
your
about
god?
that. He's a false god, actually. You know how we came from another world? Well, in that world, we all worshipped our own gods, much like this one. But upon coming here, those gods no longer existed. Except one that tried to come through and is causing all kinds of mischief here that I am now going to kill. I'm going to destroy all of his followers. And I'm going to set things right in this world.
Wait, is this the same god that, fake god that proclaims themselves as death?
This is the same fake god.
Oh, you know him.
Yes, I tried to smack him with my wiener.
I hope it tasted good.
He ran away. He was scared. For some reason, he wanted to see my wiener, but he did not want to touch it when I swung it at him.
But interesting, you know him.
Yes, and if he has a heart, I'm going to rip it out.
You mentioned these cultists that you slain and left another mark on. Where was this?
This was kind of by where the ghouls were. Between where the ghouls and the wraiths exist, along the rivers.
Hmm.
Some
So
of the
they went
followers have peeked
south,
up.
and they've also
and
gone
camped there.
north and west.
Yep, they're spreading like a disease.
Seems like this might be more of a problem than we originally thought.
Yeah, we've been spreading the word, so the ghouls know about it, and also looking for who's like causing it, because some of their followers switched
As you're
over.
talking, he slams his elbow on the table. Arm wrestle me.
Okay.
Okay, roll a strength check.
Boom!
Ah!
Damn, bro!
We seem to be at a impasse here.
Well, technically, don't I still beat him?
No.
I got a crit hit. What are you talking about? I don't beat him.
It's much better that you guys are struggling it out for a while.
Can I try?
They're just staring at each other intensely. Wolfdred grabs an ale with his other arm and drinking.
I grab a piece of bacon.
As you guys are in the middle of this, Zaratoth walks down and says, "Whoa, are you guys holding hands?"
Yes. Strengthfully. Take notes.
How sweet. Could you talk lower? My head really hurts.
What's that, Zara? We're in a battle of strengths here.
Oh, my head. Oh, I'm going back upstairs. Screw you guys. I'm out. All right. Roll another strength check.
It's just
Do 2 crits in a row, can you?
Whoo! He has a +8, which is really good.
So he just barely, after some time, I mean, it's been like a good 10 minutes of you guys just keeping each other there, but then finally it must be the ale or something, but you slowly start slipping and he gets you down.
Good one.
Haha, well fought, Dead Wolf. Well, I won't be here for long. I have to report back, but I'm certainly glad to have ran into you. When are you coming to my land?
No, hopefully soon. We're trying to save one of our friends, but we're heading that way. So I'm sure I will see you in the future.
Very good. I look forward to it, Dead Wolf.
Aha, and so do I.
With this, I will take my leave. Barkeep, I need a keg. So the barkeep gets him a keg. He throws a couple gold down and he takes off.
Bye-bye, Wolfdred.
I tell Zaratoth we need to go
Zaratoth
see
went
the.
back upstairs.
I go upstairs to get Zaratoth and I say, Zaratoth, I know you don't feel
Can
very.
you lower your voice? My head really hurts.
Zaratoth, I know you don't feel very good right now. Can you please come with Master's house really quickly, please? It's very important.
I think I need to rest more before I do anything.
Okay. You want me to tell Dad Wolf to shut up?
I mean, he won't listen, but I'm just gonna try to stay up here and get some rest.
Hey, I'm sorry. Go to God.
Oh, it's my own fault, my own fault.
I'm going back downstairs. Told Dad Wolf and conferred that Zaratoth still don't go to good.
Deadwolf fell asleep in the corner.
Okay. I'm gonna jump on top of Dead Wolf's chest and be like, Dead Wolf, wake up!
Wait, you're gonna jump on my chest?
Yeah, I'm little.
Okay. I'm sorry for what happens.
Dead Wolf, wake up!
So I think I'm being attacked. So I just start swinging.
Okay, roll it. Oh, you definitely catch her. So as you're jumping on his chest, he wakes up and with a flurry of fists and catches you.
Not quite.
I mean, he definitely catches you.
Oh, I definitely clipped you on accident.
What are you trying to do?
Never mind, I can't find it. I can't find it because my stuff's too small.
What were you trying to do?
One of my things
Your
that's
uncanny
supposed
dodge?
No. My dash. No, not my dash. Where is it at? I saw it earlier. There was something in here that maybe I saw it on some of the stuff I can get later on. Okay.
Okay, so he catches you. You take 16 points of damage.
Okay.
So it doesn't feel good.
Jesus, what are you? Oh God, what are you doing? Why did you do that? I'm sorry. But fuck. God. And I cough up some blood. Can't you see I'm injured? And I was sleeping. Why would you attack me like that?
So I say, Dead Wolf, Zaratoth still don't feels good.
Neither do I. Can't you see these cuts across my chest that you just jumped on?
I didn't put them there.
No, but you jumped on them and you knew they were there. God, you gonna let Zaratoth rest?
I'm
You gonna let
forgetting.
You gonna let Zaratoth rest? Fucking go jump on his ass.
I
Jesus,
did. I
fuck.
go to wake him up too.
No, he's not down here. Doesn't seem like he did. Go try again. Seems like you failed. Why don't you go jump on him?
And I go to the bookstore. Or the book place. Library, I think is what it's called.
So, as Deadwolf is bitching at Oleandra about the tactics she used to wake him up, she simply turns around and walks away out of the inn. So, okay, you head to the library.
Yes.
And what would you like to do at the library?
I want to look at books about short swords.
Okay, you managed to find one book that details the making of short swords.
Okay, I'm gonna sit down and read that.
Alright, so you sit down and read that. Deadwolf, are you going back to sleep?
Yeah, I have to rest.
Okay. And so, Alma or Kafir, that leaves
Nothing.
you. What would you like to do?
Nothing's happening in town.
I will. I will just I guess I'll just like walk around the town, just like I guess still people watching, just to kind of get more ideas of how they are and live their life in a way.
Okay. So now that it's during the day, it's still kind of early. So a lot of the people that were there with you last night haven't quite gotten out and about yet, but you do see some people that you recognize and some newer people going to tend the fields. You see kids running around playing. Overall, from what you're experiencing here is during the day they seem to be very much like normal townsfolk that you've seen in the other towns that you've been in, the ghouls, and the town that you lived in briefly in your old world. They seem to have pretty much the same mannerisms. It's just a community of people. You don't see a real, you don't really see any kind of crime or violence or anything like that. It seems fairly peaceful. The kids tend to play, but you do notice that they will not go into the forest to play. They tend to play out in the open clearing, around the houses, around the fields, etc. But after spending, a good amount of time watching, you've basically come to the assumption that during the day they seem like your typical town folk. After a while, Dead Wolf, you only need to sleep 4 hours, right?
Yep.
Okay, so after about 4 hours, you wake up, and at this time, Zara heads back down as Dead Wolf's waking up, and Zara goes up to the bartender. Hey, can I get some food, some drink? Not alcohol, not alcohol.
Get the greasy stuff, Zara. I brought him some good meat.
Oh yeah, let me get the greasy stuff. Sure. So Zara goes and has a seat. The bartender comes out with the food, a bunch of pork, and some water. And Zara's just kind of slowly eating and drinking, and like, wow, my head was hurting so bad. So what happened? I noticed that I woke up wet.
Oh yeah, you pissed yourself. You
I did
probably
what?
shouldn't drink. Yeah, you pissed yourself.
Oh wow.
Trying to pee on me, actually. You were trying to pee on me and pissed yourself.
Why was I trying to pee on you?
I don't know. I've never seen you like that, and quite frankly, you should not drink that much if you were going to be useless. We thought the town was being attacked.
Definitely.
Luckily,
should not be
it was
drinking
just
that
Wolf
much.
Dread coming here to warn us about more of the occult.
Wolf who?
Wolf Dread.
Sorry, I don't remember that name.
We met him in the tavern at the Ghoul's Place, and he fought in the arena when me and Alejandro were fighting.
Ah, he was one of the fighters. I see. What brought him here?
He was warning, and apparently also hunting cultists of death. I think they've spread even this far.
Really? That's quite disturbing, actually.
Right? I have found that there are multiple gods that he's pissing off, though, so I hope he's ready to get his fucking slapped.
So, where is Wolfdred now?
He's headed back. He grabbed some ale and he headed back. I beat him in an arm wrestling contest. That was fun. I also beat a boar. That boar you're eating right there, you're welcome. I beat that boar with fists last night. And then partied all night with the townsfolk. Mostly naked.
Sounds like I missed quite a lot.
You did. You could ask the trees about it. They seen it. I put on quite a show.
I'm not quite able to talk to trees, Deadwolf.
Yeah, that's right. Well, I mean, something has come out of this. I did learn a lot. I'm able to understand and read all languages now, so that's
very interesting. Where are the others?
Well, the little one tried to kill me again, and I punched her because I was sleeping, and she attacked me while I was sleeping and her, and it scared the shit out of me. I might have pooed a little bit. and punched her right in the jaw. I feel bad, but you know what? Kind of don't, because she deserved it. Did she jump on you to try and wake you up?
No, she was just
That
loud.
lying little... she said she did that to you.
Well, she
Liar.
certainly is little, yes.
Yeah, but she's not light. She jumped on me with her full weight. I coughed up blood. But then she left.
Are you sure it wasn't left over from you eating hearts?
No, it was my own blood. I fought a boar barehanded. Like, what the fuck?
I'm
Fucked me up a
assuming,
bit.
because I know you ate its heart after you killed it.
I definitely ate its heart.
So
definitely
maybe
100%.
you still had some blood in your mouth, and when she woke you up by jumping on you and you coughed, maybe it was the boar's blood.
No, I definitely had mostly digested that heart. I was partying all night. That heart
Oh,
definitely
I
got...
see.
Yeah.
That's
Why I didn't get any sleep. I was partying in the fields half naked with the townsfolk.
So
It was...
you said that the cultists made it down here?
That's what Wolfred said. He said the cultists were heading towards this town, but we haven't
Has
seen
anybody seen them?
No. Even talked to the master, which we need to show your thing to.
Are you sure that's wise?
Yeah, I mean, half the town's seen my thing, so I don't think showing your thing is matter.
Oh, you don't mean my curse.
No, yes, I mean that.
Oh, what?
Like, having a big willy is a curse. It's my curse and my burden to bear.
Oh my god.
I hear delusional is an affliction too.
I mean, I can show you if you haven't seen it. It's all right, I tell you.
I'm okay. I'm okay. My vision's a little blurry right now, in fact.
You can ask Susie, and I think his name was Damien, maybe.
Not Damien.
A Billy, there might have been a Billy. I might have met a Billy as well. They saw mine, I saw theirs. It was fun.
Interesting. So, the master wants to see my curse.
I mean, if it might help. I couldn't find anything in the library of curses. I learned about the gods. Not so much about curses. Yeah.
Interesting. Well, I suppose that it's worth a shot. It can't hurt, right?
Definitely can't hurt. But also we might even also need to not that anyone will ever see yours. Probably not show it to anybody else. Since the people that Wolfjit's hunting also have this mark. And he wants to kill anybody who has the mark.
Well, it doesn't seem like I want to run into him anytime soon, then.
Yeah, it'll be fine. I can always beat him in an arm wrestling contest.
And sadly, Zara actually believes that you won that one.
I mean, I did.
Well, then shall we be on our way?
Yeah. It's just me and you then, huh?
I suppose. However, I would say that Alma would see us, or Kafur would see us heading there.
Going.
To show the master his curse and see if there's anything she can do about it.
Oh, I think I should go along with you guys. As I believe that if I show up and tell her that he is trusted, due to what that sigil is, then maybe then we should be fine with me being there.
Why would you being there help?
Because when I asked her on if we brought someone with that, she stated if it's someone that I trust, then
Why's she asking you that and not all of us? That was kind of weird.
I asked her that.
Oh, I thought you just said she asked.
No, I asked her.
You asked her if there was anybody
If-
trustworthy that she knew?
I asked her if we brought someone with that sigil of the same people that they are now watching out for, if
Yes.
it would be okay or what she would feel about that. And she said, as long as she asked if I trust them, and I would be like, yes. And then stated, she said, well, if you trust them, then I see no matter in not looking at it.
Okay. Let's go. We need to save Zara as soon as possible. Come on now, Zara.
All right, so you all head to the master's house, except for Alejandra, who is reading about short swords. And the guards greet you. Ah, yes. Are you here to see the master? And they're all specifically looking at Kafur.
Yes, we are.
Yes, we are.
She should be waiting for us.
Very well, follow us. They lead you into the master's chamber, where the master is currently seemingly studying some kind of book. She looks up. Ah, welcome back, welcome back. Is this the one with the curse? And she's looking at Zaratoth.
Yes, he is the one with the curse. If you would help us with identifying or learning more and seeing if maybe you could help us with this.
Of course, of course. Alright, Fallen, show me your curse. So Zara takes off his chest plate, turns around, and shows the curse. She begins examining it. She gets deep into thought. She starts tracing it with her finger, kind of feeling the energies. Ah, yes, this is certainly a powerful curse. Unfortunately, I don't have good news in this regard. This is not something that will be easily broken by a mere mortal.
I guess it's a good thing I'm not a mere mortal.
Do you know if we would be able to find anyone who would be able to help with this?
Your best bet, honestly, is going to be speaking with the leader of the Fallen, as they have favor with their god.
Oh yeah, another interesting thing. If you try to mind control, the false god tries to stop you from and comes out of the curse mark. I don't know if there's
interesting.
any... Right?
So she starts chanting, and all of a sudden the curse starts smoking, and
I
death
grab
appears.
Zara's bag of holding as fast as I can, and I try to trap it in.
Nothing happens. So death appears. Ah, you think you can control what is mine?
I'll look at him. I'm like, listen here, you little bitch. Yeah, I said it. I'm coming for you. You can only hide so much, but I'm coming for you.
He completely ignores you and continues looking at the witch.
He would, little sissy.
And she says, I knew you would come if I did this. Why do you plague this mortal? He is mine. He will always be mine.
No. He's not yours. He's mine. He's my friend, and you can't have him.
Continuing to ignore you, the witch looks at him and says, perhaps you would be interested to know that your attention has been brought to Celestia. What? How? No matter. It doesn't
My
matter
doing.
anymore. I have enough followers. She cannot cast me out again. I will stay. I will plague. And I will dominate. Just as I have him.
You will stay until I kill you. See, he's confused. He's very confused. See how weak he is? He doesn't even...
Disappears.
See what we're dealing with? It's like dealing with like if a god was like a baby. And they just go wah wah for their toys. But they're not their toys.
Boo-hoo, wah, wah, wah.
Yep. That's how he is. And he's not going to have much followers left in this.
Alright. Well, she looks and she says, well, that was certainly an interesting encounter, but I worry that he's right. It seems his power is growing, which means his followers are growing.
Which means there are more for me to kill.
And if they are not dealt with swiftly, then I'm afraid he may take prominence in this world.
Well, I guess it's a good thing that I'm here then. We're here. It's a good thing we're here.
But yes,
All
I
of
do
us.
think the best course of action would be to meet the fallen master and seek his counsel. Zara puts his chest plate back on, covers up.
Really appreciate you looking at it at least and letting us know we're at least heading towards the right direction on this.
Well, of course, dearie. I'm just sorry I could not do more.
Okay, you helped a lot.
Yes. Yes, you did. Thank you.
You're very welcome. Is there anything further you need of me?
Guys,
Zaratos just
I-
shakes his head.
then no, we are all good. Thank you so much for your time.
Very well. Have a great rest of your day.
You too. I turn and start to exit.
Yep, Zara leaves too.
I said a good idea. I will also leave.
Alright, so you all head back to the inn?
Yes.
Yes.
Alright. So, Alejandra, you've been there for quite a little while, and you've read the book on short swords. Is there anything in particular you're looking for?
Just the different types of short swords, and if there's anything about how in this world who's the best person to put magic on a short sword, etc.
Well, as you're reading through, it's a pretty basic book, but it does make a mention that some of the best swords come out of the Werelands.
Alright, and with that, I'll go back to the inn.
Alright, so you head back to the inn. As you're heading back to the inn, you notice Alejandra, Kafir, and Zaratoth also heading back to the inn.
You mean Deadpool?
Or Zartoth and Deadwolf?
Yes,
Mhm.
probably. Whatever I just said in reverse or something like that, yeah.
Okay.
So I-
Zaratoth, you feeling better now, buddy?
I feel a little better, but I'm afraid I'm still not fully recovered.
No, hopefully
He
you'll
also
feel
needs
better.
to clean his drawers. He's starting to stink.
Need to clean your drawers.
No, I don't. My drawers are clean. I didn't get them dirty.
I saw you had blood all over you last night.
Yeah, on me. And then I cleaned it off. But if you noticed, I was not wearing anything.
You was wearing a learning craw.
Yeah, that I cleaned. And then I went to a party.
Jorts, right? That's jorts.
No. His whole pants are soaked in wee-wee.
Zara kind of nods and agrees, and he starts undressing.
He might just want to get new pants. I don't know.
He has kind of shorts on, but you notice he seems a lot more muscular than you would have figured.
Oh, I know. I knew he was. I knew
You've
he
been
was
working
muscular.
out.
He's
I knew the
very,
whole time.
very muscular and very toned. But normally he's wearing full garment, and you can't really tell much. And he just begins to proceed cleaning his armor and clothing.
Zaratoth, can I fill your muffles?
I don't really see the point.
Because that's how strong I want my muffles to be. And I need to know how strong they are.
I wouldn't say that I'm that particularly strong. I'm just healthy.
Yes, he's like not quite as strong as me, but he's still pretty strong because I'm really, really strong. So Zara would be like really strong. Yeah.
Sure,
Do
we'll
I-
go with that.
Do I have muffles like that?
I mean, what's your strength?
My strength is in the big number or the little number?
The big number.
-2.
Right.
You're pretty scrawny.
Wait, your big number for strength is -2?
The big number's
No,
your
that's-
modifier.
No, what's your actual strength then?
It'd be
6.
Oh, okay,
Yeah.
6.
It'd be real
Ah,
low.
okay.
Yeah, you're pretty
She's
scrawny.
So I have a lot of work to do.
I
Yes.
don't know. I think you're fine as you are.
Now here's the regiment. If you want to get as strong as at least Zara, I'm gonna need you to kill at least 500 wolves, 200 goblins, and 300 boars. And then you'll be as
Thanks.
strong as Zaratoth.
I take Zaratoth's advice. You screamed at me earlier. I'm still mad at you about it.
Yeah, I also sucked you right in the face because you jumped on me while I was sleeping. Who does that crazy shit?
Me. You should know me by now. But I'm
And
still
you-
mad at you. I'm
And
still
you should
mad
know.
at you.
You should know not to jump on a sleeping bear.
I'm
They
so
go-
mad at you.
They go rawr and they bite.
I'm so mad at you.
I thought you
That's
were
okay.
a wolf.
It's a metaphor right now. Like a sleeping wolf, okay? You don't just jump on a sleeping wolf. You're gonna get bit.
I'm so mad at you.
And I
right
even
now.
said sorry, and you didn't say sorry for jumping on me. So fuck you. Miss, I'm mad at
so
you because
mad
I
at
did something mean to you. Yeah, you're
I'm
awful.
so mad at you.
You're awful.
I'm so mad at you.
Okay. Have fun with that.
Okay.
So I had this funny idea. I have a bunch of that lava thread.
Yeah.
We could almost make cooking mittens to where when we touch the pots, it doesn't burn our hands.
That's valid.
Pot.
Yeah, like when we're cooking, we have like a mitten, like a heat mitten that we could use to hold hot things,
It's valid.
right? We don't have anything for holding hot things, and I have all fire-resistant thread. We can make like little hot pads. I'll call them hot pads, yes. And hot mittens. They'll be called hot mitten because they keep your hands from getting burnt by hot things. What do you guys think?
It sounds like a plan.
If it's going to help us, then sure.
It does sound logical.
Or even crazier, we could get somebody to weave it into our already existing armor. Okay, I don't know if you guys remember, but this stuff was resistant to water, ice, and pretty much everything else. Fire is resistant to more hotness because it's already hot. What do you guys think?
Sounds like a plan.
Find someone to do that.
We'll need to ask the local blacksmith for sure, but probably not here because we need to leave.
Yes, shall we leave today or shall we wait until the morning?
Oh, right.
What time would it be right now?
About noon. No, more about 2 or so.
You guys think waiting a day would be the best option?
Yeah.
Just so we can head out early morning?
Yeah.
I like that idea.
Alright, so before you all travel off, is there anything in particular you'd like to do in this town?
You guys good on potions?
Yeah, I haven't used any of mine, so I have 3.
I have 2. And if I was it this town that we found somebody else that was selling a bag of holding?
No, it was the Spectre area.
Okay, yeah, no, fuck those guys. Those guys are green bucks. That bag was 200 gold. They were trying to sell it to us for like 1,000 something down there. So I don't trust those pirates, which is what they are.
So, nothing you need to do in this town?
No.
Right. Let me go to the blacksmith shop place.
Okay.
I think it was over here, right?
Yes.
I don't remember. Because we didn't ask if this place has like bags of holding.
Well,
Shopkeep, do you have any types of bag of holdings, like a bag of cooling or a bag of holding? Preferably a bag of cooling. I carry a lot.
Well, no, I'm afraid we don't have anything like that. The only thing we really have here is swords and weapons, but not really functioning weapons, more for ornament.
Excuse me? Ornament?
Well, you see, we have no reason to fight in this.
Right? So
Town.
you should have bags to carry things if you're not fighting. What are you doing?
Well, we don't really have to go far to do anything, so we don't need any kind of special containers. We have our wagons.
Okay. That is all. Thank you for your help.
You're welcome. Have a great day.
Yep, no bags there, guys.
You can always try the next place.
And their weapons suck. The weapons here are like duty. The
Well,
quality
they
is very
do a
low.
different style of protecting themselves than what you're used to.
This is true.
Thank you.
You guys ready? We waited, right, for the next day?
Yeah, you
Yes.
guys are waiting
Alright,
for the next
I'm
day.
ready to head out.
Me too.
Lift up.
All right, so you all start heading out, and let's see where here. What is your plan of action when heading to the Fallen?
I think did we decide we were gonna head towards the ocean and then follow the coast all the way up?
I think that was trying to get to the witches area, because the Fallen's right next to it.
Yeah, but we have to go north still. We have to go north up along this coast. We need to get to this town right here, procure a boat to then go over here, presumably.
Okay, so you're going to go to Freeport and then try to charter a boat, basically.
I think that's our best option since it's like
Alright.
a coastal town. Does that sound good to you guys? Or should we
Sounds fine
go
to me.
cut straight up through the forest to get there? Really, either work. We're walking the whole way, unless we can get a tree to take us halfway. Where's my homie tree that I gave a crystal to?
You haven't really seen him since you've made it to town.
Because he protects the forest.
Right, he's basically roping around between the vampire area and this town.
I'd feel bad if I made him do. He's got jobs to do, so I'm not going to ask them.
You guys are going to head to Freeport, and I actually hate to say this, but I think we'll call it here.
You wear a hat, they call dad. Me, I'm the dad in the hat. You just like clubbing and clothes. Me, I like afternoon naps. 3, I be missed for the road. My oldest like counting racks. You wear a hat, they call dad. Me, I'm the dad in the hat.